Alright, we're to the first of the missions on the outside. We're going to do stopping the Sahuagin. So we're going to go into the underground complex. One of the things about this is the fact that they added this popping guy here. Well, go ahead and give him that. Kill. Now, as I said last time, you can hold a level. I chose to level up after doing that, though. Holding level 1 is pretty pointless. You want to hold it to make sure you get maximum XP out of a quest. You can be all the way up to level 3 to get maximum XP out of these quests, so we went and took the level so we can use some neat new weapons. I'm running a nicked longbow from Shard Syndicate. And I also have the Energizer flashlight here, the nicked heavy mace. Just in case I need to get up close and personal. Oh, I forgot to grab my Tech Secret Doors cookie. Let's see if I can see them just as a natural elf. Ooh, it's good to be the elf. Elven keen senses. Now, when you pop these levers, sometimes an ice mephit appears behind you. There he is. Young ice mephit. He's dead. Now, I'm going to go ahead and save my arrows to beat up these barrels. Because one of the mechanics is that you can get bonus XP from breaking all the objects, killing all the creatures, finding all the traps, disabling all the traps, and finding all the secret doors. As a cleric, I have proficiency with the heavy maces, so I can get in here and use the Energizer flashlight. Get my beat on. Okay, well, the other side has a poison trap. So if you're a rogue, go that way. It used to be if you're a warforged, you went that way too because it was all like poison. Who cares? Not so much anymore. This is the fight. Oh, you already got that guy. And I went ahead and switched to the heavy mace because this mission you're a little bit more confined. Not a whole lot of good sight lines. Switch back to the bow. Oh, now see, that's a deadly powerful ice blast. So don't run into it. If I remember right, that ice blast does affect the creatures as well. So if I remember right, I did this once at level 4 and had enough striding to get around there, and then they pathed right through it, and it was all like, boom. They had a little noise, you might have heard it, went shh. That just tells you got one of the bonuses, and I will show it to you. So you have the XP card here, and it says that I get an 8% bonus for finding 2 secret doors, mischief bonus of 8% for breaking 26 breakables, persistent bonus of 10% for not exiting and re-entering the dungeon, and not dying. I hope to keep that one up. Certainly, there's no way for me to res myself. Alright, so we've seen the experiments. We've taken the time to do that. Now this is a neat little thing. We always thought you had to pull this valve right here. But this valve turns on this big trap right here. I wonder if I can spot it. Let's go ahead and try. A low level. I've got a pretty good sense of see that trap right there. That's a pretty brutal trap for a level 2 mission. Now, if you just want to close the door, that stops the big thing, the big ice blast. Ring the bell. Slight rumble. What could that be? Oh, I can ring it again. And the ice will crack. Float down here. 2 more levers. And sometimes your hirelings won't pop. See, he's right over there going like, ah, you deal with it. That's what this button's for. This will call him to you. Usually if they already know they can't path to you, they'll pop pretty quick. Sometimes though, if they know there's a path to you, they'll try to take it even if it runs through a billion enemies. And either they'll die or they'll aggro them all back to you and you're boned. So use with caution. But there are a couple of tricks. If you can do it while jumping off of a ledge or something, that usually pops them pretty quick. Water will always pop them at that location. They can't swim, but they also can't drown either. That'll come in useful later. If I'm doing that solo. If I'm doing that with another person, I might not need to worry about it. But hirelings can also manipulate objects with on command as long as you can highlight them. You get out of range of the highlight. Well, here, I'll show you. There's that valve right here, right? See this valve? I will have Byron turn it. See? Pretty cool. Not a bad piece of wear so far. I'm pretty impressed with the level 1 barbarian. I admit, he's pretty solid. Now we're going to come up to a part where it's absolutely important to use a different button on the guy. I'm not picking up the starter potions because you can't sell them and I don't drink them. Loots. This loot has a fixed cycle. You either get winter boots, which is 3 points off of cold damage. You can get Expedious boots, which gives you Expedious retreat, and then you can also get, I think there's another one, but I can't remember what it is. Sorry, I racked my brain for you, but it's all on the DDO wiki. DDOwiki.com. Saves me from having to make a fan site. Okay. Now there's this big ice trap, and Boyo here will run into it. So you turn him to stop following me. Stop following me! And we'll kill Crack. Crack is a big giant ice spider, and if I had a flaming bow, he'd take more damage because he's made out of ice. Some enemies are susceptible to certain damages. But my Nick longbow will get the job done. The Nick longbow drops from the Sharn Syndicate, which is later, but that's one of the benefits of having alts and TRs. Now there's another big trap right here. You can turn all but 2 of those jets off if you're a rogue. And I can't find the traps. I was hoping to show them to you. However, I have a guild buff that allows me to have cold resistance 30. And these traps, while hitting hard for level 2, probably will not kill me. Probably. Because if I die, there's no way I'm getting back to that shrine to res. Alright, we got ransacked. Sweet. So timing is everything. Alright, we made it. No problems. I was toying with taking a hit to show you, but there's always a chance that I could die and have to re-record the whole thing. Now this puzzle goes in 3D, so you have to snake it along the side. You're trying to direct the jets from flowing toward the adventurers and back toward the giant scrag. You don't have to do the side on this, it's already done for you. Flip the last one. Mission complete. And once you turn off cut the lines to the forward-facing ones, these last two the jets do turn off. So I could have called up whatchamacallit. What's his name? Byron? Yeah, Byron. Anyway, that was stopping the Sahuagin, and we'll see you next time. Oh wait, no, I can't do that, right? I gotta go all the way back and show you the end reward. I forgot about that, so hold on, true believers. Usually I just do all 4 missions at once and then go back for the reward. So I'll probably have to buy another Byron. We'll get our kill on. There's a path right up here. Just have to kill a couple of creatures. This is the little ramp the monsters were following up to get to me the other times. Alright, our loot, it's once again, since this isn't an introductory area, it's predetermined. Now, if you are a beginning cleric, I recommend the Tattered Cow to give you a little bit of concentration, preventing them from interrupting your casting. It's also good for any casters, but it's really good for clerics because it's got diplomacy. Obviously, barbarians would prefer the Battered Helm. Will save is good for everything. Straw Hat, that's a monk thing. They need concentration to hold on to their key. Tumble is pretty good for that. Really, most people are going to take the Ingrate Circle. I usually take the Tattered Cow. I don't need either one of them though. Alright, now that was stopping the Sahuagin. Now it says quest complete. And I'll see you next time.